Hey, good morning. It's Randytbird out on the Sportster. This morning, Sunday morning, kind of a cool morning. It's actually late, it's closer to noon than anything. Had some things going on I had to take care of before I got out today. So, it's still pretty nice, a little windy. Today, I'm gonna talk about an experience I had with a product I ordered. I ordered a set of slip-ons from a company called California Motorcycles, and the first clue is when they charged my account. It was an Amazon thing. They charged my account. There was a foreign transaction fee charged to my card, and so I thought, well, it's probably coming from China. Well, I'm sure it originated in China, but these mufflers were when they arrived, they had a label on them, Wyatt Gatling, and didn't know anything about that brand. I'm sure they're just using a made-up name to make it sound American. And I got them, and they were a little underwhelming. They're supposed to be like a copy of the Screaming Eagle Slashdowns. Well, they look like they had a round piece of metal on the inside of them, just kind of tack welded in, that just kind of half blocked them from being just straight pipes. So I go to put them on. It took me just minutes to get the stock exhaust off. Go to put them on. I mean, they're like pulling teeth. Hard to get in to get them to line up and everything, and couldn't get the bolts to go in. It just, everything was at the wrong angle. The way they built these things appears to be they just slapped them together. The mounts were not equal welded on the pipe. One of them was maybe as much as 1/8 of an inch off, which made it impossible to get the bolts in. In fact, I stripped out one of the threads and the mounts that were welded on the pipes, trying to get it to go together. Just could not do it. I took everything apart. After laying on the floor in my garage and beating my body up, I got them mounted, fired it up. It sounded like absolute shit, and I took them back off. And I guess buyer beware. Stay away from Amazon exhaust pipes, no-name exhaust pipes. I guess I should have waited, and by chance I found the Screaming Eagle ones I'd been looking for on OfferUp, and picked them up and put them on. It took me all of 20 minutes to pull off the old pipes and mount these. Actually, it took me longer to get them off of the old head pipes. I bought a whole exhaust system for 50 bucks. Some guy was getting on it. Now, they're not in perfect condition. The shields, the heat shields, are a little scratched, so I'm probably going to have take them to the powder coaters and have them redone, and if I can get them done for a reasonable price. And so they'll look good, but they sound pretty good. They're not super loud. The bike runs a whole lot better with them. So, you know, these things probably were well over $400 new, and for 50 bucks I can spend a little bit of money on cleaning up the powder coating on them. So anyway, the bike runs a lot better. It's got a decent sound to it. It's not super loud. Like most Screaming Eagle, you can hear them pretty good at low speeds, and when you get to highway speeds, they just kind of go into stealth mode. But that's okay. I don't really like super loud. But back to that Amazon stuff. I should have known better. Should have left it alone. And if you're listening, California Motorcycle Company, or it was more like Changwon Motorcycle Company somewhere in China, you make a bunch of crap, and I hope you're watching. I doubt that you are, but I should have known better. So, all that aside, I'm out for a ride. bike does definitely run better with these pipes on it. The other, it had stock pipes on it before, but somebody punched through the center of them, and they popped and backfired on D-cell, and just ran a little funky in the mid-range. But these have no such thing going on. They run really good. So I mean, Harley does a good job of the Screaming Eagle stuff. I know a lot of people don't like them because they're quiet, but they are designed to actually run good. So a lot of bikes out today. Of course, I'm getting out later, so the I guess the people that don't get up early as I do are out now. We had some rain this week, and it got everything all soggy and wet and muddy and damp and everything, and now we're headed towards another warm patch. Going to be in the mid-80s next week, and that sounds really good. It's getting the first week of March. March is a very nice month out here in Arizona, and February is really the last really cold month that we have, and well, Monday is the last day of February, so it's going to be about 75 degrees today and tomorrow, and then the temperature goes up. For those of you that have these 1200 not Nightster, but 1200 irons, what kind of gas mileage are you getting? With those pipes that I had on it, it's feeling to me like it's getting in the neighborhood of 35 to 37 miles a gallon, which seems really low for a Sportster. I've had other Sportsters that got better than that, but maybe it was just the tuning. We'll find out with these new pipes. It should be getting in the 40s. So, I mean, I got stock air cleaner on it and everything too. So, anyway, if you're reading and watching the video, and comment and let me know. Had a good ride on the Street Bob last week, and yeah, too busy at work to do anything this week, and plus the weather was kind of funky, so I didn't really get out much. So first, this time of day is a little more traffic than earlier. It's what I like about the summer, is that it literally forces me to get out super early in the morning, and I can avoid all the congestion. Been a difficult week. My mom was back in the hospital, so we're dealing with that, and I'm sure she's gonna be okay. Just the thing that she had less than a month ago kind of came back, so they got her under the doctor's care again. So yeah, it's always stressful. Wow, a sandbag in the road, almost hit it. So I finally find out what this building over here is going to be that they've been building for 2 years. River People Health Center. So it's a hospital of sorts, I guess. Brand new, doesn't even look to be open yet, but it will be sure soon, I imagine. Been wondering the whole time they were building it. I thought it was like maybe some sort of maintenance facility or something for the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian community. That's a mouthful. Guy I play music, I think, works for them. He's an auditor. Beautiful day, kind of wispy clouds, high clouds. I call them winter clouds here. We get a lot of that in the winter. Next weekend, my wife has taken the ATV safety class that I took here a while back. It should be a lot of fun to watch her do the drills and that, and it'd be good for her to get the. I got a lot out of it, actually, having never had a quad before. That I was more than happy to do that, to take that class and say give it to you for free. Actually, it's better than free. They pay you $100 for taking it, so you know that's pretty cool. The only thing that I would have negative to say about it is it didn't last long enough. Their little trail ride wasn't very long, so, but it was fun, and then I took it out the next day and rode it, so, you know. Well, everybody's friendly and waving today. Anyway, this is Randytbird out here in Arizona, just going for a ride on the Sportster today. And oh, one thing is that I'm going to have a new sponsor. I'm working on the logo, getting it in there. A friend of mine is a gunsmith and just opened up his business, and so he's going to be another one of my non-paid sponsors that I just want to help him with his business. And he got me a good deal on some firearms recently, and he's a great guy, and so we're gonna have his logo up there. So if you're in the Phoenix Mesa area and you need any gunsmithing done, well, watch for his little page, his little spot on my videos. And so anyway, this is Randytbird. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. They're really going well right now. I'm on my way to 800, if you believe it. On my way to 800. I'm 38 short of that. That ought to be doable in the next couple months, I think. I don't know what it is, if it's the winter time's got people down and they're watching videos more and not able to ride, but I'll take it, and I appreciate it. Anyway, this is Randytbird out here in sunny wintertime Arizona. We'll talk to you again.